Hello and welcome back to the adventures of Beartildius Beartildius Borgarius. Indeed. Anyway, we have a number of upgrades to be able to do here, and I also have a relatively large contingent of prisoners to be able to sell to this guy. This guy is Callistinus of Elysionis. Yes, indeed. That's not his name, but still. Anyway, there we go, another nice 41, and we're going to get a decent amount, actually much more than a decent amount of cash right there. We're getting almost 13,000 for our efforts, very nice indeed. Alright, so we're actually going to be declaring war against the Northern Imperium as well. I am pretty much in favor of this. You know why? Yeah, we're currently paying them as far as I'm aware. Yes, indeed, I think we are, because the Aserai are paying us 4,000. I believe. Yeah, they're paying us 4,000 or so per day. And the Northern Imperium, I don't even know how much are being paid by us, but we've paid them at least 300,000 over the course of this particular peace agreement. So yeah, doing this is definitely going to make a lot of sense. And I'm actually going to go for 150 influence right here, just pumping that relation up with Toriados, because as we know, Toriados is an absolute beast with a mace in his hand, and if he gets his hand on a mace and, well, you're on his bad side, let's just say that it's not a good day for you. Anyway, we're gonna now take our wonderful army all the way up to, I suppose, I'm actually thinking about Myzaya at the moment. I'm thinking we'll try to take Myzaya as fast as possible. It might be kind of good to go for a really quick assault, but I'm not entirely sure if it's really a good idea to immediately take something so close to our own territory, you know what I mean? It might be a better idea for us to go somewhere else and make, I don't know, make the enemy's forces retreat a little bit or divert their forces a little bit so that they are not on the front lines. Anyway, paid in promise is one of the best perks you can get. This is not particularly strong in any way or another, but in my opinion, this gives you a decent amount of versatility. And you may be thinking, well, why do you need versatility? Why do you need to be versatile in this situation? Well, that's the point. It's not a straight-up power gain to be able to discard armor and gain your troops' experience. I mean, you could kind of assume that it is a straight-up power gain, but not in the same way that it benefits your own character. It benefits your army as a whole, but only if you choose to do it. So it's very much optional. But I personally very much, I very much like this. Although troop wages being decreased by 25% while in an army, I think is also pretty amazing. But I'm going to be going for paid in promise here, because generally also reducing recruitment fees by 25% could be pretty useful for us, considering Eagle Rising does add in a number of units that are very expensive to initially recruit. Alright, so we're now going to be heading on over to Gauss Castle potentially. Maybe we should fight, nope, okay, apparently we're not going to fight that guy. Apparently he decided to run away like a chicken. Oh yes, I would have given him the whole cluck sort of thing, but no. He was way too fast. He ran away way too quickly for me to mock him. Yes, anyway. I don't think Myzaya is a good idea, as you may have, well, may or may not have seen, but there's literally over 800 units in the garrison there. Probably not the best idea. Amprila, on the other hand, is looking mighty fine. I think we'll probably try to take this. Okay, let's do this. I have not very good engineering skill, so this is very much a case of, well, cross your fingers and hope that things don't blow up in my face. And we'll see what's going on here. If we could take Amprila, that's going to be super nice. I mean, most of my fiefs are really far back from the front line with the Northern Imperium, and as you can see, look at this. Oh, that's a fantastic victory for us. I know Mantios specifically is a very powerful vassal, or at least he always seems to have relatively large armies under his command, or is a part of them. So his defeat is going to really mark some nice benefits for us there. Anyway, I don't think we do need any level ups. No, it doesn't seem like we need any level ups. Okay, so I actually did find a companion Dranga, she was one of our companions that I turned into a caravan master, and I didn't do anything else with her. So this is obviously a good opportunity for me to sort of outfit her in some gear. She doesn't actually have very good one-handed as far as I'm aware. No, she has absolutely terrible one-handed. This is actually very strange. Well, why did I get her? Is it because she has riding skill? Does she have riding skill? No. What? Okay, a question. Why did I recruit her? Because she has roguery skill? She has bow skill? I think bow skill is very, very good for such a low-level companion, but I have no idea why I would have decided to recruit her in the first place, because if I was going to make her a caravan master, her skills are really not going to pay the bills in this case. So it's a bit weird. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight on in here. We're going to try to blitz really, really fast, go straight to the walls, get up those siege ladders, and try to maintain control over the battlements. If we can do that, then everything is going to work out just fine. Unfortunately, this is a bit of a weird place for us to start. I like it, don't get me wrong. I very much like the scenery here. But I think we might have more issues than we anticipate, because they have obviously constructed catapults. That's also something that you've got to bear in mind. In these kinds of sieges, I really do not want to build anything. I don't want to sustain any bombardment casualties. I basically just want my forces to head in here as fast as possible and just try to overpower the opponent. That's basically the strategy here. And so, because that's the thing, they don't have to protect any of the siege equipment. They don't have to move it. They don't have to do anything with it. The only thing that they have to do is move the siege ladders and prop them up against the walls, and hopefully that's going to work out quite nicely for us. We're going to go for a little bit of super fast mode right here, get these forces up there, and then I'm going to get on the ladder myself and try and do some damage. Okay, yeah, this is bad. Wait, I've got strong legs now, do bear that in mind. So I can actually just jump down here, take very minimal damage. I'm going to get murdered by the archers, I assume. Maybe I can do something with line of sight here. Hello there. Oh, this is good. Hello. All right. This is actually looking. This is. What? How'd you hit me? How did you make that happen? I have no idea. What happened there? I don't know. That guy's shooting at me, isn't he? I actually don't know who's shooting at me at the moment. I can't see. No one's Wait a minute. That guy. Got him. All right. And this guy as well. Oh, I missed? Really? Wow. Borgarius. Okay, I'm gonna just have to... Oh, there's... Okay. All the ranged literally just ran away. That's actually super funny. I was thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go in there, see what I can do. Maybe try to, you know, flank the ranged units or something like that. But no! Apparently they just moved and couldn't care less about what I'm doing. Okay, gotta be careful here. Nice. Took them both out. Very good. And my cape is stained with the blood of our enemies. I'll have to find a very good dry cleaner. Indeed. Okay, wait a minute. I gotta be careful here. I'm very low in HP. We really do not want to die. Nice. Okay. Yeah, oh, I thought I was gonna slide down the stairs. That would have been super funny. Oh well, never mind. Well. Generally, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for when I die, to have a really, really funny ragdoll. That's kind of the goal, you know? If I am gonna die, then I'd love to have some really, really amusing thing happen to my corpse. That would be... Yeah, that would be good. You know, obviously, you know, notwithstanding the morbidity of it, but generally... I think it is quite amusing to see a ragdoll sliding down some stairs or something like that. I think that's rather funny. Anyway, there you go. That is indeed a victory for us. A really nice amount of influence right there, as well as renown, of course. And we are going to be taking all of the prisoners. And I will probably be... I'm a bit... Yes, I'm a bit hum and hawing about this whole thing, because I'm not entirely sure if I will... claim the fief, because here's the thing. If I claim it, this is really good for me, obviously. This is really good for me because I do need money. I am somewhat breaking even dependent on what my caravan is able to do. And so if I do take an additional fief, then I might be, I don't know, I might be alright. I don't really know, because here's the thing, I also then have to defend it. But me defending, I don't know whether that's actually that bad. So I'm actually going to claim it. If I do end up failing this, then it is my failure to shoulder, I suppose. I will shoulder the burden, and we will see what we can do here. I'm going to donate 10,000. Someone actually mentioned that I'm really bad at leading a faction. Alright, so here's the thing. Yes. There you go. Yep. I am bad at leading a faction, absolutely, because here's the thing. I do take all of the fiefs, yes, I do take all of the fiefs for myself, but now here's the thing. Because I'm doing that, it enables me to then share the wealth elsewhere. So if I want to, I can literally just do whatever I want to do with these, with this money. So for example, if I get a huge amount of cash, let's say I make, I don't know, 1,000,000 gold, then I can spend 500,000 of that purchasing land, if I have everything has a price, for example, or I can spend it persuading enemy vassals to join my faction, and as a result, my faction becomes even stronger, and then so on and so forth, rinse and repeat, you know, ad nauseum, to literally snowball and create a really, really powerful faction, and then that's victory. So if that's leading a faction poorly, then I guess, yep, there you go, I definitely do. And, you know, I am the stupidest of stupid people. Yes, indeed. That is exactly what you want me to say, I guess. Anyway, let's see what we can do about some improvements here. I know I just randomly clicked these improvements on, but I think it's actually okay. Yeah. I think it's looking pretty nice right now. I wonder whether I should go into the smithing guild. Maybe I can find a crossbow. It's unlikely. I'm going to need to go into Vlandian territory, I think. But I'm going to check nevertheless. Let's see if there's anything good. No, there's just slings, as you might expect. That's kind of a shame. Yep, that is kind of a shame. I really do want to get a good crossbow. The bound crossbow is the best, as I've used in previous series, and I would like to be able to find that. Maybe there's actually an Eagle Rising one, an Eagle Rising specific one, should I say. So that might be kind of fun. Anyway, we're going to have a bit of a defense of Amprila here. I am really worried about this. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, this is... Actually, do you think I can even do this? Well, if I fail, then I fail. But I'm kind of worried about this, to be honest. I'm very much hoping that maybe the southern. Oh, hello. Oh, they're actually okay. They're stopping. Okay, this is good. All right, Amprila, let's get my improved garrison set up. Just to make sure that's all working as intended. And, oh, what? Why are you running away from someone with 112? Oh, that was weird. That was super weird. I don't know why that guy was running away from one person. Oh, look at that. Era has given birth to a healthy baby, what was it, a boy? Or does it? No, it just says a healthy baby. Okay. Okay. Turalasia. Okay. So that's good to know. And obviously that's going to take a little bit of time to advance in age. But of course that's... I think that's perfectly fine, to be honest. I think that's all right. Okay, so yeah, we are seemingly pretty good. Unfortunately, Zandina was indeed defeated. So we are now in a situation where... Well, I'm now without a caravan once again, which is pretty harsh. But do we have some food here? Yeah, there is some food, but very expensive food. Just going to buy a little of it. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to go over to Makeb. Makeb is very, very close by, and I shouldn't have to wander too far away. Oh, Zandina is actually here, hilariously enough, so I will be taking her into my party. Let me see if I can maybe purchase a little bit of food as well. Ah, there we go. Good amounts of fish. Good amounts of meat as well. Some cheese, some olives, some date fruits. That all sounds very, very tasty indeed, and hopefully my troops are going to be very appreciative of that. Now, I wonder whether there's a tournament. I might like to do a tournament just to bolster my money situation. He says, he looks at this guy raiding this village. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing there. To be honest, I should probably murder him for such an aggressive action. Hello there, sir. I will be helping the village against this fellow, and we will try to teach him a very harsh but very necessary lesson. And hopefully he will then refrain from doing that in the future, potentially. I mean, let's face it, he's probably not. He's going to go back to raiding right afterwards. Now, this is actually a really, really nice map. In my opinion, this is one of the better village maps because it doesn't really feature too many hills. And I mean, yeah, of course, there is a bit of a slope here, but generally some of them do feature hills and very mountainous terrain. And I'm not a big fan of that, generally because of obvious reasons. You know, it makes it very difficult to fight with a horse. Generally, a horse is going to be having a hard time going uphill and maintaining speed and so on and so forth. But this has the wonderful river, which in my opinion is really, really fun to see. I love seeing enemy units go through the river. I feel like it has a lot of, I don't know, it just adds a lot of atmosphere. It adds a lot of really, really nice, shall we say, visuals? You know, sort of like a cinematic sort of feel to it. I don't know. I'm not really sure how to describe it, but it just looks cool to see that, in my opinion. To see a whole formation of units coming across the river. I like that quite a bit. Anyway, let's see if we can maybe just weaken up a couple of the enemy units. My forces are maybe going to have some issues here as well. We're fighting Sturgians. This is kind of weird. Alright, let's get my archers out there. Going to put them into a loose formation. Going to charge my infantry in, and we'll make sure that all of our cavalry is doing their own thing as well. I am probably going to try to get off my mount, because I would like to do a little bit of damage on foot, because I would like to level up my athletic skill. So I'm going to try and murder the ranged units if I can. Oh, that fellow... I should probably kill the banner carrier, shouldn't I? Killing the banner carrier might be an idea. Ow. What? The banner carrier literally killed me. Okay. Good work, sir, I guess. I would not have expected that in a million years. You know that? I literally would not have expected that. Does that mean the weapon that they actually carry is really good? Because I got killed by cutting damage. I'm actually not sure whether I got killed by the banner itself or whether I was killed by the gladius that the fellow was using. I actually have no idea about that at the moment. But, well, whatever the case, he got my number. He got my number and dialed it in, and that is all she wrote, basically. So, yeah, there you go. We are going to get some really, really nice loot from that, however, and it is going to enable me to hopefully be able to fund my army for a little bit of extra time, at least. So let's just sell all of that. Yeah, 25,000, super nice, 35,000, and another 45,000 right there as well. All right, that's looking real good. There is a tournament going on here. Should we speedrun it? Maybe we should speedrun it. I'm very low in HP at the moment, which is kind of unfortunate. Maybe I can try to restore myself a little bit before we go in there. And look at that, Era is once again pregnant, so that is very good news too, because we need as many heirs as possible, because we are an extremely... Oh! Never mind. We are an extremely old man, I was about to say, but Era actually went into the tournament and achieved victory, and then added the item into our inventory. Which was? What was it? I don't know. I think I probably have to move around first to the so the inventory actually updates, or I actually have no idea what it was now. I have no idea what it was. I'll have to see it in editing or something. But yeah, that was very impressive, let's just say, because I was literally just about to head in, and she was like, "Oh no, I'll take care of this," and yeah, she did. She absolutely murdered everyone in there, no doubt. Anyway, my Zaire is looking quite up for grabs at the moment. I'm thinking maybe we'll go in there and see what we can do. I have some pretty decent units at the moment. I really should have sold my prisoners before doing this. Let's go into Cyrenea. Seems like these guys are wanting to besiege this anyway. I'm going to go over to Cyrenea and sell the prisoners that I have over there. It's probably going to be a significant amount of cash. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be Oh wow, there's another companion here too. Maybe it would be pretty good for me to get another caravan up and running as well. I mean, I could get, I don't know, I could get 2, 3, I don't know. I'm gonna make Zandina another caravan right here. And I'm actually wondering whether I should build a something in Cyrenea. As far as I'm aware, a smithy is really good here, or something is really good here. I can't remember what it is. I actually can't remember what it is, because in Pelisaur's time, and now this is going back a pretty significant amount of time, really, but in Pelisaur's time, he was fantastic. I say he, but obviously I'm talking about my past self here. I'm basically saying that I had a lot of knowledge about best trade routes and what was the best workshop to build in which town and so on and so forth. And I still retain a little bit of that knowledge, but not as much as I would very much like to have now. And so Cyrenea is a bit of a weird one, because while there is a grain village nearby, there's also a silver ore village. Actually, silver. What is there that you can actually make with silver? Let me see. Wish to buy your brewery. Isn't there a silversmith? Yes, there is a silversmith here. Okay, I'm gonna buy the silversmith from this guy. He is a criminal, but I'm gonna buy it for 14,000, and we're gonna see whether it gives me any profit. I don't know whether it will, but well, it's a nice venture to have anyway, just to make sure that we know 100% whether it's actually good there. Maybe it's going to be terrible, who knows, but yeah, we'll try it out. Okay, so I actually have a focus point and an attribute point to spend, and we've just leveled up our trade skills. So let's have a look here. Party wage decreased by 50% while waiting in tournaments, or your workshop productions are increased by 25%. That actually looks really good, but you need to be a governor, which is not so good. So I will probably take the other one, party wage decreased while waiting, and I'm going to go for another point in trade and another point in intelligence as well. There we go. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Okay, so we are going to now go into Myzea. I've sold my prisoners. I've got a caravan up and running. I have another workshop. We are setting our economy up very, very nicely, and now all I need to do is make sure that we get in here and murder everyone inside. Obviously, the garrison is a lot larger than it was in Amprila, and Zandino was literally just defeated. Huh. I'm actually going to leave the siege, because I can't defend against Penton's army once I have completed the siege. 100% I will not be able to do that, because what's going to happen is I'll go in there, I'll lose a handful of units, I think. That's obviously taking a bit more of a positive mindset surrounding the whole situation with the siege. But let's just say that I don't know, take 15 to 20 casualties or something like that, and then I have to defend against an army that has, what, 600 units? How many did he have? 600? 400? I don't know. But he had a pretty significant army, and it's going to be very difficult for me to be able to defend against that with such a diminished strength. So, yeah, instead we're just going to, run around a little bit, do a little bit of damage with some auto-resolving here and there. And we're going to see what we can do about maybe outfitting some of our additional companions. So, for example, Dranga could definitely use some new stuff. Ilgai is looking pretty good. Like, I don't understand what's going on with his armor, because it seems like he has the best armor that we currently have available, which means that we have some pretty terrible armor available by the looks of things. Anyway, I think we might want to go into the castle. 327, that's really... I mean, this is basically the best castle for us to go for, isn't it? I mean, I could go for Thorios Castle, but that's a little bit too far away from reinforcements, you know what I mean? So if I do go in there, I'm going to be basically by myself. Whereas Gauss Castle is a little bit closer and might very well give me a chance for some reinforcements if, we need them. Locana Castle has been taken. I'm actually not entirely sure where that is, but, well... very much hoping that they're going to give it to someone good. This guy, yeah, I'm going to actually start spending my influence points a great deal here, because I have 600 of them I might like to try and make some inroads with people, get some friendly relationships going on, and hopefully they're going to be able to help me out here in due time, at least. And we have this guy, Regilianus. Aha, yes, very good. That's a wonderful name, by the way. Yes. I will not point out the obvious thing that you probably should know or see without me pointing it out, but yes, I'm being immature. I know I'm being immature about it, but yeah, you should definitely notice that yourself. Anyway, let's go. Oh, let's do this. I'm actually going to get off my horse real quick because I want to use super fast mode here. I want to get my forces up to the walls as fast as possible. Let's do this. Ow. Yeah, obviously I got shot because I don't have a shield. Okay, no, don't kill me. Oh, no, what's this? What is this? What is this junk out here? Why do you have some junk out here, you Northern Imperium fellows? Yes, indeed. Okay, murder that guy. Thank you very much. I've actually not got bad athletics. It feels like I'm much slower than 245, but maybe that's just because my armor is just that heavy. Probably is the case. Let me just go into first person here real quick. There we go. Nice hit. Anyone over here? No. I see someone here, though. Hello there. That is a nice headshot. We got some people on the walls. Nice. Oh, that guy's actually dead, and I just shot him. Okay, yeah. Note to self. Dead people, do not shoot. Yes, probably a good idea. But you see these ladders? You see how easy it is for us to get onto the battlements here and to actually get inside the castle. This is exactly the reason why I very much... Why I very much appreciate the siege ladder strategy with fighting the Empire. Fighting the Imperium in this case is very, very simple and much easier to do with siege ladders, in my opinion at least, than any other piece of siege equipment, which is saying something, in my opinion. Okay, we've got to be careful here. Don't want to get stabbed. Come on, stab him. Yeah, there we go. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Whoa. You know, it may seem like it's a lot easier to actually block against these guys because it's only two directions, right? It's only two directions, but it feels to me it feels so much more intense. I don't know why. It's probably because I know that big damage is coming if I fail. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die very, very fast if I fail to block one of these thrusts that the enemy makes. And so as a result, I'm just like, oh, I'm super, super tense about it. Anyway, let me see if I can maybe do some damage here. Maybe I can get to 275 in athletics. I would love to be able to get to 275 in athletics. Highly unlikely I'll be able to do it, but I'm gonna try. Nice. Good stabs. Good stabs. Come on, more stabs. Thank you very much. Can I get another kill with this? Oh, I didn't realize that I had already reloaded. Oh, okay. Well, that was my bad then. I thought to myself, oh, I'm going to need to reload. And then I stood still waiting for it to reload, but then, no. It actually was already ready. Oh, well, never mind. I think we got a pretty decent amount of level ups at least. And there we go. All right, 69 prisoners. Yeah, there we go. And what else do we want to get here? Do we want to get anything? Doesn't seem like anything can actually upgrade us, which is actually super weird. I mean, you can see here, Eel Guy, for some reason, he doesn't need anything, but Dranga has really, I don't know, what's actually going on with him? It feels like his chest piece could really use an upgrade. Let me actually just have a quick look here, manually, just to see what's going on with that. No, it seems like there isn't. It seems like there isn't one. Okay, that's a little bit strange, I gotta say. That's a little bit strange. Okay, well, whatever the case, there we go. We've taken the castle. I'm not gonna be not gonna be claiming this because obviously it would be good to sort of share these kinds of things around, and obviously the fact that I already have to pay the wages of 3 towns. Probably not the best idea for me to take another one. So I'm just going to wait here for some time, try to defend it at least a little bit. And actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just hop out here real fast and attempt to murder this guy, if I can. Because taking this guy out is definitely going to make a whole bunch of sense. Because we really do not want him joining any particular army that appears here. Because if we have that happen, well, you know what's going to happen. Yeah, they're just going to have an even larger army than they would otherwise have, and that's going to be bad news for us. Okay, so, oh, hello, Penton. Ugh, Penton is such a massive thorn in my side at the moment. He's everywhere, isn't he? Oh well, never mind. Okay, so yeah, he's going to take that back relatively simply, and that is obviously to be expected. But I'm very much hoping that the other vassals in the Southern Imperium are actually doing something else. Look at that, they took Varagos Castle. Very nice to see that. Okay, that's great. I am very, very happy that they're actually doing something instead of just lying around doing nothing at all. So that's nice to see. Anyway, I'm just going to sell every single thing that I have here. Another 37,000, super, super nice to see as well. And I think I've got a bunch of... no, I don't have any level ups. Okay, I don't have any level ups, but I do have a level up for my character. Yes, I do. Okay, we're almost at 275. This is really what I want to get. I want to get each skill point above 250 grants you +1 hit point. That's really going to make a huge difference to my own survivability, and I'm very much hoping that I'll be able to get that soon. Anyway, let's have a look here. Yes. Decreases your party's food consumption. I think I'm probably going to be taking that. Actually, if I take foot troops in your formation gaining 5 armor, that might very well make more sense. Because 20% is not really that much. Because there's an abundance of food. And it's probably not going to really make that much difference, all things considered. I find it quite funny, however, that there are 2 perks in the game that are called Spartan. Because there's one here as well, as you can quite clearly see. I'm not sure whether the developers know that, but yeah, there are. I mean, there are 2 perks called Walk It Off as well, so it's a bit... I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, +10 to party size. I don't really need that because we're not actually maxed out in terms of party size at the moment anyway. But this one is also something that I don't really care about, so we're probably just going to take this one. Increased party size is no doubt going to be kind of useful, at least a little bit. Anyway, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. If you'd like to take a look at the map, this is what's currently going on. Seems like there's a lot of sieging going on in... Which territory is this? Western Imperium. Okay, so the Western Imperium is currently at war against someone who is just tearing them apart. I have no idea who. Oh, a whole bunch. A whole bunch of them. The Aserai, the Dryatics, and the Sturgians are at war against the Western Imperium, so they are mounting a triple-pronged assault. But Britannia is actually defending with them. There's an alliance with them, so yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. How much money has the Aserai given us so far? Only 141,000. I would have actually expected much more than that, but oh well, never mind. But that's the state of the world map at the moment. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.